Welcome to the Rig and Farm YouTube channel. In this video, we'll show you how we prepared our soil for the future cattle pasture, the front yard, the chicken area, and the garden where we'll be growing produce and flowers. We ordered 20 tons of lime to be delivered to the farm. It was dropped off at the front of our property the very following morning. Now that is good service. Lime is essential to raise the pH of soil if it's too acidic. Ideally, we're looking for a pH between 6 and 7 in the garden and between 6.5 and 7 for the grass in the yard and pasture. This was the state of the soil in our garden before adding the lime. It's at 5, which is very bad. Before adding the lime, we needed to get the garden ready. It's really embarrassing to show you the state of our garden, but we don't hide anything on our channel. This is as real as you're gonna get. As you can see, the garden is covered in weeds and dead plants from last year. We had so much going on with the construction of our new home last year that we never removed the 5 rows of weed fabric, so that needed to be pulled up. It's held in place with landscape staples, so they were removed before lifting the fabric, folding it, and storing it for later use. The holes that were burned into it allowed weeds to grow through, but otherwise it made a noticeable difference from the areas without the cloth. Now that that is done, let's hop on the tractor and start spreading that lime. Once we got an adequate amount onto the ground, we tilled it along with all the dead growth into the soil. We're using the Titan Attachments 5-foot lightweight rotary tiller on our Kubota LX2610SU. We made several passes in every direction to ensure the lime was worked into the soil very well. Last spring, we spent most of our free time getting this garden ready for the summer farmers market. 54 cubic yards of garden soil was delivered to our property, and we used the tractor to bring it up and till it into the existing soil. That gave us a better growing medium, but we had several issues with our home's builder that caused the garden to fail. They promised that we would have our well drilled in March, but it didn't happen until August. Plants need water, so everything that we planted died. Well, now that looks much better. Take a closer look at the soil. After we get some rain to dissolve the lime, the soil will be tested again to ensure we're ready to grow some produce and flowers. What do you think of the garden now? Give the video a thumbs up if you like what we've done so far. This 130 by 55 feet of garden space should help generate some farm revenue this year. Once we were done in the garden, we repeated the process in the southwest area of our property. A little over half an acre of this space will be fenced in soon and dedicated to our birds and bunnies. We wanted to give them some lush pasture before giving them about 20 times the amount of space they currently have. This should be enough lime for the area. Now let's till it into the dirt. Looks pretty good to us. Let's get an aerial view now. These are going to be some happy chickens and ducks once they have some greens to eat whenever they want. Remember a few vlogs ago when we got these free wooden dog crates? We'll be using one as an outdoor shelter for our farm cats we'll be getting soon. The other 3 were transformed into brooders for the chickens and turkeys that we'll be getting. In early March, we'll be getting 35 chickens, and 10 turkeys will be delivered mid-June. So make sure you subscribe if you don't already to see those baby birds when we get them. Our bunnies are getting so big. At the time of this video being posted, we sold 1 of the 8 babies, so 7 of them are still for sale. They are so sweet. While I was busy spreading and tilling, Ashley was hard at work making soil blocks and planting more seeds. We have big plans for the farmers market and CSA subscription boxes. Our subscription service will offer fresh seasonal produce on a weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly basis with the option to add on extras like flowers, eggs, and meat. If you're local to the North Georgia area, you should get in touch with us for more information. Take a look at me from the sky while I prepare the entrance of our property for grass seed we'll be getting in about a month. We sped this up 20 times faster than real time to show you the entire process from start to finish in about a minute and a half. Now for the scariest thing I've ever done on the farm. If you saw our last vlog, you'll know how unstable our tractor can be when working with heavy loads in the bucket while on uneven ground. The future cattle pasture is on a hill that is suitable for livestock to thrive, but this machine is no cow. I'm sure there's a potential for a clever cow tipping joke. Comment below with a clever joke cross-referencing cow tipping and our tractor tipping over. The safest way to drive a tractor on a hill is up and down only, with heavy weight low to the ground in the rear. I did my best not to raise the bucket too high to avoid throwing off the center of gravity. There were a few times I hit uneven ground and started to tip. I'd immediately lower the bucket to get all 4 tires back on the ground before continuing to move forward. After spreading the first bucket full, I tried to cut across the hill. I felt like I was going to roll over several times and decided it was the last time I'd be taking this shortcut. I started on my second bucket of lime for the hill. I took the longer and safer way and went down the same path as before. Once I got past my last drop zone, I started spreading this bucket. Now watch me nearly crap my pants. That's right, I almost tipped the tractor. We'll be finishing this project up next week, so make sure you check out our next vlog. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time!